Hey boys, what am I wearing? I've got a very special mask. Now when we get back to school, you will see all the teachers will have masks on or special screens in front of their faces. I know, and you all know what it's like wearing a mask, especially now that I'm talking, it feels like it's slipping. So you've got to make sure your mask is nice and comfortable, that you're going to be able to wear it for most of the day. There will be time when Mrs. Dosser says to you, okay boys, it's now time you can take your masks off and you can put them down in front of you. That's just to give yourself a little bit of air and to have a rest. But before we do that, we've got to make sure our hands are clean because before we ever touch our faces, like Mrs. Doss is doing now, she's being very naughty, okay, because my mask is falling down. You've got to make sure your hands are clean. So what did Mrs. Dosser say? You can either use soap and water or you can use sanitizer. And Mrs. Dosser went and got lots and lots of sanitizer for the school today. But this is the one I use at home. So I put it on. I can sanitize my hands. Make sure your hands are nice and sanitized all around. And then I can take my mask off and I can put it down in front of me. Remember what Mrs. Dosser said, you must make sure you bring 2 masks to school in case this one gets dirty, or perhaps if you sneeze or cough and it's a bit wet, then we'll just carefully put it in a little plastic packet and tie it up so that the germs are safe inside your packet to go home and to go into mommy's washing machine, and then they wash away because germs don't like soap. When they see soap and hand sanitizer, they get very scared and they disappear. Okay, so that is why we use soap and sanitizer. Okay, if you don't want to use a mask, maybe mommy can buy you a screen. It either comes on like a little plastic Alice band with a screen in front, or it can come on a hat. So whichever one you prefer, you can wear it. And there will be times of the day that you will be allowed to take it off so that you can just feel a little bit more free, because I know sometimes it can get quite uncomfortable. All right, so when you come to school, you are going to see that some of the things inside our school are a little bit different. You will see special stickers on the floor with feet on, and that tells you that is where you need to stand. So if Mrs. Dosser is lining you up to go somewhere, or maybe another teacher calls you to go somewhere, she might say to you to stand on the stickers to make sure that you are a little bit of a distance away from your friends. It's what we call social distancing, or friend distancing, just staying a little bit away from your friends. Because you remember, when we get back to school, we're not allowed to hug and tumble and rub our friends and pull them. We got to keep our hands to ourselves. We definitely can use our hands, like Mrs. Dosser loves to use our hands. So I can wave at you, okay? I can give you an air high five. I can do a little roly-poly, like, how's it going, bouncy bugs? Yeah. So I can do that because I'm not touching anyone, but I'm saying hello and I'm keeping my distance because I'm being kind and respectful to my friends. I don't want my germs to spread to them. You will also see in the classroom, each of you are going to have a very special sticker, just like this one. This sticker is going to be your sticker, and that's going to be the special place where you are going to sit or you are going to work every day or play. Okay, so you're going to have your own special sticker, and they're nice and big and round, so you're able to sit on them with your bottom. Okay, so you know where you're going to go. You will also see that on our tables and on our floor, we have got these. They are called sneeze screens because maybe Mrs. Dosser has said to you, it's time to take a break from our screens or our masks, and you take them off and then, achoo, or you cough. All right, now I don't want to spread my germs, so that screen is there to protect my friends. What's also fun is that you can play like this with your friends. So you can be on one side of the screen and your friend can be the other side of the screen. You can both have some blocks and you can build together. The best thing is you can talk to your friends and build. You may not be able to take their blocks, which I know you love to do, or you may not be able to build together, but you can see each other, you can talk, and you can copy each other. You can build a tower alongside each other. It doesn't have to touch, but you can still have lots of fun. At your tables, you may have a sneeze screen like this one. And that's so when you're doing art or your educational games and you have a break from when you take your mask off, then if you do cough or sneeze, then you are protecting your friends. So the whole thing, remember I said to you, superheroes love clean hands, and also they are there to be kind and to protect others around. So the sneeze screens and the masks are our way of protecting our friends and others around us. So that means you're being kind and you're being respectful. All right, so you're going to see those small things in our classroom. It's going to be a little bit different. There's not also going to be all our toys, all our blocks and our cars. Mrs. Doster is going to give you certain things to play with during the day. So if it's puzzle time, you're all going to have your little puzzle. You're not going to be able to build together. You will build on your own. And then when you've finished, then Liza will come and she will use one of these to spray down our toys so that they are clean and ready for another day when we use them again. You also might get your own set of blocks, or when we are doing art, you will have your own crayons, your own paint, and your own paintbrush. And I know that's very strange because normally we put everything in the middle and we've got to share. But now you're going to have your own. So if Mrs. Doster says you need to color in a picture and cut it out, then you're going to use your own crayons, you're going to use your own scissors, and you're going to keep your stationery, or that's what we call it, our art materials, in your little spot. So that becomes your stationery to use for the day. When you go home, Mrs. Doster and Assistant Liza will clean all the art stuff so it's ready to be used the next day. So those are just some weird things that we're going to have inside the classroom. When we go to the bathroom, it's also going to be very different. You know, Mrs. Doster always says, did you flush the toilet? Did you wash your hands? This time, you are going to have to, when you get out of your desk and you need to go to the toilet, you got to make sure that your friends are not busy, and if they are, then you just wait outside the bathroom on your special sticker. Once there's space for you to go to the toilet, then Mrs. Doster or Liza again will sanitize your hands, because we got to make sure that if you touch the door or if you touch the toilet or anywhere in the bathroom, that your hands are clean. Also during this time, you have to have your mask or your screen on, because you might just walk past your friends and then there's no special sneeze screen to protect your friends. So at this time, we have to have our mask or our screen. We are then going to sanitize or wash our hands. Then we're going to use the toilet. We are going to flush the toilet, and then you're going to wash your hands again. So you superheroes really like to have clean hands. You're going to make sure your hands are super duper clean. When you're all finished the toilet, Liza will go in and she will spray the toilets to make sure that they are clean and that there are no germs. Alright, so those are just some things that we're going to find in our classroom and then in the bathroom. Okay, so we're really going to have to learn to be kind and respectful to our friends, because that's really what it's about. We don't want our friends to get sick, and we don't want to get sick, and our friends don't want to make us sick. So as long as we just follow the small, simple rules and the changes we got to do, everyone will be okay. Right, now when you go outside,